Hello and Merry Christmas to all of you lovely people watching our video today. I'm going to share with you how to make this lovely Christmas tree from puff pastry, which is really delicious and goes down as a treat for your family. For making this recipe, we will need ready rolled puff pastry one sheet, which will halve into parts, and we'll need Nutella, we'll need ground almond, cinnamon, sugar powder, caramel sauce, and some sprinkles for cake decoration and sweets to finish off our decoration. So let's start making it. First, I'm going to use one of the sheets to cut out a tree shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be something triangular or just house shape like you can see I made, and then we're going to spread some Nutella on top. It can be a bit tricky to spread the Nutella on the pastry sheet, hence you need to use a knife to do so. And make sure to spread the Nutella evenly on top of the pastry sheet, and make sure do not go too close to the edges. Instead of Nutella, you could also use pistachio cream, which is naturally green, and it would give this natural green looking Christmas tree, and it tastes amazing as well as the Nutella one. I would definitely recommend to try both of the recipes and let me know down below in the comments which one was your favorite. My kids like Nutella most, that's why I'm making the Nutella today. After you're done with Nutella, spreading the Nutella, we need to round 2 to 3 teaspoons of ground almond to sprinkle on top, which I use ground almond a lot in my baking because it gives this lovely, amazing taste and softness to the bakes, to cakes, whatever you're adding it on top. And then on top I'm also adding cinnamon, sprinkling some cinnamon, which will give that amazing smell and taste and bring back some lovely Christmas memories. Next, we are going to place the sheet in the middle of our tray and then cover it with the second pastry sheet. Then make sure the edges cover and press it down to get the shape of the tree, because you need to, following the lines, cut out the excess pastry again. After you're done cutting with excess pastry out, you're going to cut some tree branches, which should be around 2 to 2.5 centimeters wide. Try to make them equal, but they don't have to be like equal. Just make sure don't go too farther in the middle. Just leave a little bit though in the middle, and then once you're done cutting, just twist them upwards and make this lovely pattern for the tree branches. Also, make sure not to stick the pastry branches too close to each other, because when the puff pastry, as it says in the name, yes, it bakes, it will become puffed, it will puff out and they'll come together naturally anyway. Next, we are going to add a star on top of our Christmas tree, for which we'll need to use our excess amount of sheet that we did cut out earlier. Make sure to use a star shape cutter, or you have to have really nice skills to draw a star and then cut it out. As you can see, I'm not very good at drawing, so you just do best you can. After we're done with the first shape of the star, we're going to put it on top of the tree, and then in the middle spread a little bit of Nutella. You don't have to add ground almond or cinnamon, but if you want to, you can just go ahead and do that as well. And then after that step, we are going to cut the second star shape and cover on top of it and stick the sides together. And our Christmas tree is going to be almost ready for baking. We still have one last step to do before we pop it into the oven to bake. While you are preparing or baking or cooking, whatever, try to keep your worktops clean as best as you can to stop cross-contamination. Next, we are brushing some milk on the dough. Make sure it goes only on the dough a little bit, not on the baking sheet, because it will burn in the oven. It's just not right. Do a little bit milk only on the dough. This will help the pastry to cook evenly, bake evenly, and to just stay a bit crunchy and soft at the same time. Next, we're going to pop it in the oven and bake it for around 18-20 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. As you can see, our lovely Christmas tree bake is already ready, so I'm going to go ahead with decorations. First, I'm drizzling some caramel on top. Then I'm going to add some cake decoration sprinkles on top, which are in this case green, red, white and brown. And they just look gorgeous on this bake because it just brings this decorated tree look on it, and it's really gorgeous. It's gonna add some crunch on the bake, which if you don't really like it, you can just skip this step. My kids love it, so I'm gonna go ahead and add as many as I can. And I'm going to add some sparkling dust on my star, then dust the whole tree with some sugar powder. This makes that lovely illusion of a snow on a tree, which is really lovely. We all love it. It brings this wintry emotions in place. You can skip all the previous steps with the decoration and dust your bake only with sugar powder, and it's still gonna look gorgeous. You don't have to add any sprinkles if you are not really into it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add even more sweets on top, which are round and they look lovely on our Christmas tree decoration. And my kids will go ahead and first grab them once to eat. They really love it, and this is a sort of treat for them today because they've been decorating our Christmas tree. As you can see, it looks gorgeous, it looks amazing. You don't want it to cool down, so just serve it after you finished your decorations, which preparation and decoration takes only around 10 minutes and baking around 18-20 minutes, so it's under 30 minutes. Very fast to make, and it smells just amazing. I'm going to go ahead and tear apart of it for you to see the insides as well. It's just gorgeous. It's lovely. Look how lovely. It just baked evenly. It's very, very gorgeous. Amazing. You can see the insides. If you really enjoyed this video and if you really go ahead and bake it, please let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. It really keeps the inspiration in place. And next I'm going to upload this video of making the savory version of the tree. I'll put the video soon after this video once I'm done with the editing, And if you really enjoy watching our channel, please do subscribe and press the bell for notifications, and share it with your friends and family for the next lovely recipes to receive first. Thank you very much for watching. Merry Christmas.